Alright, so StoryFire is coming to an end. Ain't that something?
Yeah, after 4 long years of existing, Jesse Ridgway's little baby is being shut down for good in the next few days. Why though? Well, because apparently they ran out of money. Yep, that's the reason the best alternative to YouTube out there is going away for good. Now, of course I was being sarcastic right there. StoryFire doesn't even crack the top 10 when it comes to websites that could serve as an alternative to hell itself, aka modern day YouTube. And, shockingly, the problems that I have with StoryFire are what I believe caused its downfall. The biggest problem, of course, being the limited video uploading privileges. As you guys may know, if you want, or wanted to, upload video content to StoryFire, you would either have to submit a form to whoever was in charge of reading the forms, most likely Brian Spitz, and they would either confirm or deny you the ability to upload your series onto StoryFire, or you could try the much easier option, the option with the highest success rate, which is to be a celebrity or personal friend of Jesse's. If you didn't do one of these two things, you would only be permitted to create written stories, which was basically the working class of the website. Now, this is a really bad system for a lot of different reasons. Mainly the hierarchy it created, where only the people who were already famous somewhere else could gain a following. If they were actually able to open up video privileges to all users, and not just a select few, StoryFire might have actually survived. The way the website was set up from the very beginning was pretty much inaccessible to any new users who wanted to make a name for themselves somewhere online. Sure, you can write stories, but who's going to take the time to read what you put out, especially when there's thousands of others they will see before they even find you? Seriously, the only way you could get somebody on your page is if you go into comment sections and spam your story out, and in return, when people do check out your stuff, they usually only leave comments promoting their accounts. So there's never any feedback, never any real interaction, and never any substantial growth. Meanwhile, all of Jesse's friends and family, along with a number of famous YouTubers, are constantly plastered at the top of the screen at all times. That is what I believe killed this poor excuse for a YouTube competitor. If you want to compete with YouTube, you're not going to get anywhere if you just focus on the big names, if that's all you care about. You have to be able to boost up small creators and new creators. I mean, when it comes to StoryFire, why take the time and put in all that work when nobody's going to read what you write anyway? The majority of the people that are there are only there because they like Mcjuggernuggets, and that's about it. I'm sure somewhere buried deep in the flames, there was some potential for this site, but not once did that potential ever show itself. Not that I've seen, at least. In the end, this frustrating website was doomed to fail. It had a cool concept, but Jesse and Brian threw that concept away in favor for pandering to celebrities and personal friends.
For a website that's designed to compete with YouTube, StoryFire sounds exactly like YouTube.
But in the end, I'm not really surprised to see StoryFire go. I just wanted to give my opinion on what could have been done to save it. But that doesn't matter anymore, since Jesse and Brian have already decided to end StoryFire once and for all, so I guess all we can do now is say goodbye. Goodbye, StoryFire. You will be missed. Hold on, wait a minute. If you just announced your dying website is closing for good, why would you leave links for it in the description?
There's a scam afoot.
Mommy, I'm scared.